Hey everyone, what's happening? It's Trace Face. Happy Father's Day to all of you out there that are fathers, or maybe soon to be fathers, or maybe want to be fathers at some point, and are thinking about that. And I want to let all of you that have perhaps lost a father know that you are in my thoughts and prayers and best intentions today. I'm thinking about all of you. I first of all want to start off by saying thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of you that have been donating to my channel and signing up with coaching and groups and prayer and fast with me. It's because of you guys that I am now able to do this full time. This is my job, and I am very excited about that. I ask all of you to check out my website, tracefaceit.com. And my email address, if you're interested in working with me, is tracefaceit@gmail.com. I'd be happy to talk to you. I can accommodate all of your schedules no matter what country you're in. And I'm happy to be doing this for work, and I'm happy to be working finally all the time for myself. It's an amazing feeling, and please wish me luck with this. Okay, so today's video, I'm sitting here... I'm actually sitting here upstairs trying to do my taxes, finish my taxes, because my accountant's about to kill me. And anyway, I did promise this video. I want to share with all of you that a client I've been working with now who's become a friend of mine, most of the people I've worked with become really great friends of mine. And I become close with all of you because we know so much about one another. That's the thing about coaching, is that I don't have... I'm able to share with people, things that have happened to me on a personal level. And that's, I think, what makes it so much more unique and a better experience for getting things out. So I got a phone call. I had asked that this person, and I'm going to try and protect identities here because this person has a very unique name. And I had asked that they called me. They were going to meet somebody they've been talking to now for a month, and they were going to meet them for the first time. The person lived 4 hours away, and so my advice to them was to make sure that they got a hotel room and to continue to take things slow. But anyway, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. They were very excited. So after I talked with them in the car yesterday, we were actually both in the car. I was taking a break from doing some sessions. I had somebody cancel. And so anyway, I had asked that they called me to let me know how things were going, or text me to let me know how things were going. So I got the phone call wondering, is this going to be a good or bad phone call? And it was bad. And after we hung up and after I gave them advice, I asked that they email me the details so I can read this to everyone here today. Now, I want to read this to you guys, and then I want to go into, what I think about it, all of it. All right, and especially for those of you that are looking to get back out there again and start dating after having come out of a narcissistic, abusive relationship. I see this kind of thing all the time, okay? Talked nearly for 4 weeks, hours on the phone, texted constantly, FaceTimed. She would text me in the morning when she woke up, showed an overwhelming interest in me from the beginning. Thought I was brilliant, wanted to see pictures of my family and know their names. Really interested in my life, asked me to weigh in on a letter to the Archbishop sent to Donald Trump. I gave her an English major analysis. She said, "That's so sexy." I sent her a picture of my law school graduate photo. "That is so sexy," she said. She sent me photos of all of her family and her and at different ages. And in one photo in particular, she took for me a very sexy pose saying, "This is just for you," and put a heart emoji on it. Every step of the way, she led me to believe she was into me. She thought I was charming and seductive. We decided previously we are not going to be sexual this weekend. Fine. So she meets me at my hotel with a weekend bag. She says it's clothes to change into for dinner and to go swimming. It looked to me like a bag for the weekend, but whatever. We go to a pot store in Vegas. We have fun. We get some pot and we go back to the hotel and put it in the room. Then we go for a drink downstairs. We talk again for an hour and a half on the same subject of holding off on sex until we get to know each other better. Then we go back to the room to smoke the pot. We go into the bathroom and smoke it to avoid detection. She doesn't seem drunk or under the influence. Then we started kissing a lot. Then it goes from there to a massage with my weed salve. Then to full-blown sex. At every stage, I ask her, "Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this?" She would say yes. Afterwards, she's happy and basking in the afterglow for like 3 hours. She says she can't get this smile off her face. We cuddle. She likes it. She goes to her bag and gets her pajamas. If she wasn't going to spend the night, why the pajamas? Well, at any rate, we fall asleep. In the morning, we wake up. I cuddle her a bit more. She likes it. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she starts to tell me she's confused, that she feels funny and is having anxiety, that this has all moved too fast, that maybe she shouldn't have had sex with me. She says that she knows what she was doing, and it wasn't the alcohol or weed, that she has a lot going on in her life, and maybe it's too busy to date, that it's her and not me, that she really likes me, but she's just confused, then that she suffers from intimacy problems and shyness, that she may have Asperger's even, that her whole family is like that it takes her a long time to get to know someone. I say, I understand. She still hugs me and kisses me, says that she won't be good company today, and feels that she needs to go home to process things. I told her I am checking out early since I came to spend the whole weekend with her. She apologizes and says she just needs more time. Again, tells me that this is not me, it's her, that she really likes me and I'm a really great catch. Then she asks if I want to go to breakfast and then to her house to see it on my way out of town. Again, thanking me for being so understanding and how this is not me, it's her. I tell her no problem and that I really like her too and that all I wanted to do was to get to know her. I don't have any agenda. She says good. On the drive home, this is not sitting well with me clearly. When I get home, I force the issue in a text saying, "Are you sure it wasn't something I did or said? Was it an attraction thing when she met me, or was I a bad lover?" She says, in quotes, "Honestly, I felt no chemistry when I first met you." Then I said, "Then why did you sleep with me?" She said, "I wouldn't have slept with you if I wasn't high." The other part I'll read to you is they put, "I don't smell. I don't have hygiene issues. I get my teeth cleaned regularly. I looked my absolute best. I had my hair done, lost some weight. Everything, the whole 9 yards. This person is very attractive. I can tell you guys, I've been working with them for a long time." So there you have it. One thing I have to talk about, and I've talked about this plenty on the channel, but it's a good time to bring it up now for those of you that might just be seeing this video in particular, okay? I really do stress from experience I have had personally to other people that I work with, okay, that especially having come out of a narcissistic abusive relationship, okay, you have got to guard your heart. That has got to be first and foremost over your feelings. And believe me, I know it's hard, okay? A lot of us are in very vulnerable positions when we come out of something like this. Very vulnerable positions and are apt to, you know, a lot of us were getting abused and neglected to the point where we had no attention paid to us, no validation, no intimacy. You know, the intimacy many of the partners were getting on their own from their porn addiction or whatever the heck else they were doing, cheating or just losing interest because they're a narc. And it's very hurtful. So when somebody comes around and makes you feel good again, it's really hard to hold those brakes, put those brakes in. It's hard work. But that has got to be something that you learn and don't repeat again if you did make that mistake, because this kind of thing, after having come out of narcissistic abusive relationships, can make somebody literally want to throw themselves off a cliff, because it's like reopening all those wounds again. All of those wounds that feel like pure rejection. Now, clearly, this woman is unstable. Okay? I don't know about you guys. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. First and foremost, if that's really how you felt, after how many excuses, lousy, lame excuses did you give them to begin with, of all the things you were saying were wrong with you the next morning, but then to further injure my client and tell them that, oh, you know, by the way, I just didn't have chemistry. Why even say something like that? What is wrong with you? Okay? What is wrong with you? You clearly are emotionally an unstable person. So why don't you figure that crap out before you get out there and hurt the people that mean a lot to me? All right? You're out there being a nut job and expecting someone to understand you. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm going to share something else with all of you. Okay? I don't know. When I would have weed, when it became legal, the gummies and all that stuff my friends had around, and I felt what that felt like to get high. It never got high before. Alcohol was enough for me to learn lessons growing up. You know, alcohol was enough. After how many nights that I experienced being drunk, I never wanted to get intimate with somebody I wasn't feeling it for. As a matter of fact, you know, that would bring out the truth serum, wouldn't it? Who does that? Who goes through those lengths with somebody and then turns around and was like, oh, you know what, I'm not really into this. Guys, this is why it is crucial out there that you got to get to know people. Get to know them. You know, I know it's hard. And this kind of thing can happen to anyone, right? But this is you know, this is exactly why, if you guard your heart and you don't get intimate with people right away, this kind of stuff won't even affect you or bother you. But that kind of feeling of rejection, after someone makes all these attempts, starts memorizing your family members, telling you you're sexy all the time. Talk about mixed signals, lady. And these are adults. Okay, these are people that are in their 50s. You know, and these are the ones out there on these dating websites. What is your purpose in life? To go around hurting people? Is that why you sign up? Unbelievable. Figure out who the heck you are before you're going out there and purposely hurting people. All right? I have the right mind to expose your name and put your name out there for all to know. I hope you see this video, okay? You have problems. Get yourself some help before you get yourself on dating websites. I think that is just awful, and I'm really sorry that this happened to you as my client and my friend. And I know how strong of a person you are, and I know that this is just going to be another fart in the wind by the end of next week. Okay? Because that's how you roll, and that's how I roll. Because we're strong people. And all of you out there are strong people, okay? These people are nothing but farts in the wind. Okay? That's all they are. A stinking fart. All right? Don't even let this stuff roll off you. Hey, you had a good time, chalk it up to that. All right? You know, but I do want to put into your hearts that the Lord really does stress why we don't do these things. We don't fornicate. And it's true. It's true. You're putting yourself in so much risk, especially coming out of an abusive relationship. You're putting your health at risk, your mental health. your physical health, you know? Now this woman, I do tell people I work with, if you're going to do it, I mean, you know, I'm not here to judge anybody and how you decide to live your life, okay? We all know how I feel about it after the experiences I've had in life. If you decide that you want to be intimate with people, it's not funny out there, you guys. I work with a lot of people who have gotten STIs, STDs. They call them STIs now. These are infections, and some of this you're gonna have it for life. And that is nothing you want to deal with, okay? Nothing you want to deal with. You know, it's only by the grace of God that my ex-narc didn't give me something after he was running around town, sticking it in God knows what. It's terrible. That's the vulgar truth. That's why I word it that way, because that's the vulgar truth. Stick it in anything that moved. Okay, okay, we got it. You know, we always have to laugh. I always try to make us laugh because we need to make, you know, we need to be able to laugh about clowns, and these people are clowns, and that's how you have to see them. They are clowns. They are farts in the wind, and they are not worth a stinking thought. Okay, but you got to guard yourself, and you have to be safe. And this is why I talk about these things. This is why I stress these things to people I work with. This is why it's crucial that if you know you're with a narcissist, you better start getting yourself tested. I don't care if you're married to them. Even more so, you need to get yourself tested, because they will come home with something. It happens all the time, you guys, with people I work with. These people don't care. They're on a one-way track to be in a train wreck and a tornado, destroying everything and anyone in its path. There are people out there like this. That's why I have this channel, to warn all of you, because I would hate to see it happen to any more people. I'm here if you want to talk. tracefaceit@gmail.com so I can tell you what my rates are to work with you. My rates are very affordable, the most affordable out there for coaching. And I look forward to working with more people and bringing more people on the channel to talk about their experiences out there, and people also that I am looking forward to working with this year. So thanks for listening. I'm Trace Face. It's time we all face the truth together.